Hey everybody, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell. Welcome back to you, those of you who are returning members. Thanks so much for your subscriptions and memberships. Really appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about an upcoming project. This is sort of an announcement video. I've alluded to the fact that I'm rereading The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and the Silmarillion this summer after having been inspired to do so with all of my Rings of Power updates and laughing at the ridiculous of that show, having not read the books in like 20 years despite growing up on them. So I just finished The Hobbit a couple days ago, and as I was sitting down to do my analysis video, I said, actually, you know what? I don't want to just do like a review of each book. I actually want to do more than that. I actually want to sink my teeth into this and talk more about the books, what they mean to me, my interpretation of things. So I have decided to start a new series here on YouTube called Mondays in Middle Earth. Something about Mondays. I've done Mondays in MMORPGs, Monday Musings. Now I'm going to do Mondays in Middle Earth. As I read through things on my Kindle, having just finished The Hobbit, I'm now going into the Fellowship of the Ring. I just want to talk about things. I want to analyze. So we're going to be doing this weekly series from now up until the launch of Rings of Power and beyond. So that gets us to the point where if you are a new individual who is coming here for the first time, welcome. This might be the channel you're looking for. But before you subscribe and all those good things, make sure you take the time to check out all the playlists here because I do a lot of different stuff here on YouTube. Even though there is a focus on Lord of the Rings and Tolkien, I love the books. I play Lord of the Rings online a lot. We have the Lotro Cooking in Real Life show that we've done episodes with my wife and I cooking recipes from the game as well as the books. I do a lot of other things. We talk about all sorts of different TV shows, movies, different video games. We have a Discord with a gaming community. I'm a game developer. I was the creative director of an MMORPG for 7 years. I founded 2 game studios. Currently working on this world behind me, which is the world of Weave and the Void, which is a 5th edition tabletop setting with the books launching in June. It also has an associated point and click adventure game, kind of like the old King's Quest games. And there's a book series like Dragonlance, all of which are being published through our Patreon, where my wife and my brother and I are creating that world along with Nathan Napalm doing character art for us. You can find more information about that at patreon.com/wandering hermits. In short, if you stumbled upon this video because you want to hear more about Tolkien and you're interested in Tolkien things, great. But make sure you understand that I do a lot of different things here on YouTube and it's not just only focused on Tolkien. With that being said, welcome. Like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things. Join the Discord, links are down below. Join as a member if you'd like. There's some perks here on YouTube, or pick up a subscription over at Patreon. Let's dive in beyond the surface level of this. So, sitting down, finishing The Hobbit, going through and going, I want to do a review of The Hobbit. And as I was going through what I was going to put into the review, I said, you know what? Actually, these are points that I would rather analyze in sort of a larger format. And then what really inspired me to turn this into a series was the night that I finished The Hobbit 2 nights ago. I immediately started reading The Fellowship of the Ring, and I had forgotten how sort of anal retentive Tolkien was about all of the various revisions that happened over the course of, up until his death, because he was obsessed with this word being spelled this way and that word being spelled that way and punctuation, and there were always errors in the different typesets and the different publications, and then there was the unauthorized edition that was published in the United States, just all of these issues that happened, plus the fact that it took 17 years, I believe, between the publication of The Hobbit and the publication of The Fellowship of the Ring. 12 years to write and 5 years to get it to publication. So a lot of time went by, World War II, a whole bunch of other stuff, moving colleges, kids growing up and moving out of the house, a lot of changes. And when I initially started diving into the Lord of the Rings, I had forgotten a lot of this stuff. And also, the style for the Lord of the Rings is so much different than the way The Hobbit was written. In terms of The Hobbit being sort of, a children's book, and Lord of the Rings being more for adults and for children of all ages, I should say. And that just got me really spinning the wheels about how I wanted to dive into this in greater detail. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you would like to be a part of this journey, I have a few requests for everybody to make. We're going to be diving in a weekly series, as I mentioned, the Mondays in Middle Earth series. And obviously, I want to have great conversations with everybody here on YouTube. I'm also going to have a special section in Discord that's going to be spun up specifically about Middle Earth and discussions around the videos that I'm making. I don't want to have it be about all of the stuff around Rings of Power and woke generation, woke culture, Amazon this, Amazon that. This is the Discord channel is about discussions around the videos that I'm creating. If those topics are a topic in a video, then it's cool to talk about, but I'm going to be locking that down and keeping that fairly tight because I don't want people coming in and just using my Discord channel as a platform to talk about how they hate this person and hate that person and this person sucks and all this other stuff. I want to keep it focused on Middle Earth and talking about the books and analyzing the books and my own take on things. Obviously, there's great people out there like Tom Shippey, and we can talk about his stuff. I've been the more I dig into the Tolkien Professor with Corey Olson, the more I realize that I just disagree with him on a lot of different things. He has passion for Tolkien, but I don't agree with his take on a lot of things. And so I've found that I have an audience for this. People have been responding very well to my Rings of Power videos, and additionally, when I play Lord of the Rings online, we have a pretty good community around that, our gaming community, as well as people who hang out with us and watch the streams and comment there. So I wanted to sort of expand on that and sort of provide a safe haven for people to have discussions about the books. I know we have a lot of people in our community who are rereading the books right now. We got asked the other day to spin up a book nook section of Discord. We have a lot of people in our Discord community who love reading. So we've got that spun up, and now I'm going to get this channel spun up around Middle Earth as well. As someone who is a voracious reader, not as much as some other members in our community, but I do have a background reading a lot. I am a writer. I've been writing professionally for, gosh, I don't even know, since 2008. I sold my first short story in 2008, and since 2008, I have made a living as a writer for many years up until I got into game development. And even with game development, I still obviously keep my roots in writing because I'm writing the book series for Weave in the Void. I'm writing the tabletop books. I write all the narration and quests for the point and click game, while my brother handles all of the actual design, excuse me, development in Unreal. The both of us co-design things. So I still write on a regular basis. I got my other books out and everything else. So we got a lot going on at Discord, and the new channel is going to coincide with this new series. So hopefully if you like this kind of stuff, you will obviously subscribe here on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get updates when we have new videos coming out. I stream most mornings, stream a lot of different stuff. We stream Xbox stuff, and do a lot of Lord of the Rings online because that's the game that our gaming community is currently playing. Also on Mondays and Tuesday nights, I'm playing Xbox with some of our community members. We just finished like Aliens Fire Team Elite, Fire Strike Elite, something like that. We're starting Sea of Thieves next week. So we do a little bit of Xbox with people. We do a lot of Lord of the Rings online. We've done a lot of EverQuest 2 in the back in the day. We're probably going to be doing more of that this summer as the new TLP servers come out, all that stuff. Make sure you join the Discord if you like all that stuff. And of course, don't forget to check out all the playlists here on YouTube. And if you want to check out what I'm working on as a game dev alongside my brother and my wife, and with Nathan Napalm doing character art for us, again, that map behind me is the map of the world of the Weave and the Void, which is being produced by the three of us, my wife, my brother, and I, as the Wandering Hermits, with Nathan as a contractor. And the 5th edition tabletop setting books are coming out in June. Then we have the Kickstarter for the hardback versions coming out later this year, July or August. We also have the point and click game coming later this year. You can pre-order all those things. You can download the free demo to the point and click game over on the Patreon page. You can read the book chapters. We're up to chapter 15 now. Those get published twice a month with artwork from Christina. She's a little bit behind because we've been moving, but now that we're in our new office, which if you've noticed over the last few videos, those of you who are returning subscribers, I actually have an office space now in our own place. So yeah, this is the rambling announcement video about my Mondays in Middle Earth series, as well as a bunch of other stuff, and hopefully you've remained interested even though I've gone all over the place. So stick around for all that stuff. Stay tuned. The first episode is going to be coming out this upcoming Monday, which is the 4th of April. And we're going to be talking about The Hobbit, and then we're rolling right into the Fellowship of the Ring after that. So there might be, I know there's going to be at least one episode on The Hobbit. We might do 2 episodes, but I feel like The Hobbit is sort of a short version. It's not as deep. It's there's a lot more going on in Lord of the Rings, and then we're going to be going through all the way through the Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion, and I'm probably going to be going into some of Tom Shippey's stuff and other stuff this year. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video, and hopefully we'll see you in Discord and over on Patreon as well. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy reading.